from the beginning it was emotionally abusive to make me feel like you really love me, like you really care about me, and and emotionally pursue a person only to leave, only to ghost them for a month is that's a form of emotional abuse. Um, Berating me and talking to me crazy in front of people is emotional abuse. The gaslighting, acting like you didn't know that we had an agreement, trying to slut shame me, emotional abuse. Telling these fucking dudes in other languages that I'm crazy, gaslighting, emotional abuse. Um, just being, oh, he was just really an emotional bully. And it's so funny because I thought that the universe brought us together through all of those coincidences for some lovey romantic thing, and it did, but just not romantic with him. It really centered me to be romantic with myself. People show you who they are, and that was, I had saw everything that I saw full blown that day. I saw pieces of throughout the relationship, and that's another video. But I'm very glad that I didn't end up with him. I have not felt the soul tie connection ever since then. I don't even know if I was like, I no longer feel in love with him, um, because you're not going to. I don't deserve that treat. I don't deserve to be talked to and hurt and handled with so much meanness. I don't deserve anybody being mean to me. I was nothing but soft and kind. Yes, I did go the fuck off. I don't regret anything that I said. When pushed, you get that. But you know, I feel like it goes back. I just feel like this whole experience is taking me back to everything I already knew. I don't ever want anybody else's man, because you don't know what the fuck she's going through. He's definitely emotionally abusive towards her. It ain't just me he's emotionally abusive towards. That motherfucker's got to be emotionally abusive towards her. That's probably why she fat. Emotionally abusive towards her, I'm sure. The fact that you will threaten physical violence. I don't play them kind of games. You said, I'm getting mad, I want to get physical, and physically remove you from a room. What the visual of that being thrown out is a crazy fucking feeling. Oh shit. Oh. Hold on. Plug up my phone. It's gonna die. It's a crazy fucking feeling. Like me being. What if he would have done that? So I feel like that shit starts with threats. So I made up my mind that I'm no longer gonna be so tied to this person. I'm done. See, and the sad part is I'm someone, I have to have something like that. Well, I had to have something so intense to get me to wake up. Um, no man's gonna talk to me like that, gonna treat me that way, gonna hurt me in that way. The humiliation, the embarrassment in front of other people. The Little Wayne dude pulled me to the side. He was like, "Does he always talk to you like that? Does he always like other dudes I befriended?" He was they were like, "This dude's an asshole. Like, why is he treating you like that?" Like everybody noticed it. Like, and it just really was crazy. And so the lessons that I learned is a whole nother video. You're gonna have to keep watching. You're gonna have to subscribe to my Fansly, because that's when I'm gonna break down so much more. But this is what happened, and this is the 26th of March. I leave Cape Town the 28th of March to start my new journey in Mexico, and I need to leave all of this here. I mean, last night I was riding my bike. I've been thinking about the good times, and I've really been avoiding thinking about him at all. But thinking about the good times, there were good times. We laughed together. I loved our chemistry. I loved our kisses. I loved the way he made me feel. I'll never forget him. I don't hate him. I just really feel like he's just a man who just has narcissistic. I don't think he's a full narcissist, but definitely have narcissistic tendencies. And I think he himself is in a lot of pain. He feels very powerless. I don't know. I'm not his psycho now, and I'm not his therapist, but I do know that his impact in my life has been tremendous. I do know that I know so much more about how to carry forward, how to identify emotional abuse, and I do know that I'm so much stronger and wiser in so many ways from the situation. I do not regret this, and I am not going to tell his girlfriend about what he did. I'm not doing all of that. I don't feel like it. I just did make that threat, and I usually don't make threats like that, but I was pushed, and I don't regret it. Was I perfect in this? Absolutely not. But did I do anything to warrant that? No. Do I deserve understanding, to be heard, and forgiveness? Absolutely. I deserve that. The same shit that I give, I want to get, and I give that. I'm no longer attached to whether or not he thinks about me, to whether or not he wants me back. They used to keep me in it. Like, I don't need that validation. He doesn't ever have to think about me again, which is impossible. I'm unforgettable. However, I'm not attached to that. I don't think I'm going to see him again, but I have been thinking about him a little bit more because, and it's natural. I'm getting ready to leave, and he's a big part of my Cape Town experience. I can say that I think I wish him well. I hope that he becomes happy one day. I hope that I've had an impact on his life that's positive, even though I don't really feel attached to that, but it'd be nice. It was an experience, and what I felt for him was absolutely real. There's so much more to this. I need to make a separate video about the relationship with this friend. But I think I'm complete for now. That's what happened. It just seems crazy, when you're on the other side of a breakup and you reflect back and you think it's a crazy feeling that person that I felt like that about is not in my life. Sometimes it's crazy. My birthday was March 19th. I wanted, I felt a little in my feelings, not on the day of my birthday. My birthday was great, but like around my birthday, because it's like, wow, it's crazy that the person I gave all of this energy to is not here. I'm not trying to say I want him back, because I don't want him. I don't want that situation back. I don't want him back. But it's just sometimes crazy how that goes. But anyway, I hope this video helps somebody, but this is just the beginning. We have to get into how I manifested someone who's going to emotionally abuse me. Why am I prone to emotional abuse? This is not my first time being emotionally abused. Why is that a thing that comes up for me? What things have I really learned? My deal breakers are new now. I have new deal breakers. What are those? I'm going to talk about that. What signs were there all up and through that I ignored? Let me just leave you with this. This shit that you ignore and act like you don't see in the beginning will blow up in a bigger way throughout the relationship. The shit that ended it, every single time, the shit that ended something, you can find the breadcrumbs because they were there, and they were there this whole time. Like, I'll just give one small example before I go. The first time he ghosted me was a couple of days. It hurt. But what ended up ultimately fracturing our relationship, because that 3 days turned into a month. He showed me in consideration of my feelings then. It's so much, okay? But I love y'all. I hope this helps someone. And I'm grateful for the experience. If I ever saw him again, I would say thank you. Because of you, I know what those love songs are talking about. And because of you, I also know what the heartbreak songs are talking about. And because of you, I'm inner reflecting so deeply, and my relationship with myself is number one again. And I know my next relationship is going to be so amazing, and I'm going to have you to thank for that, because of the good things, because you gave me so much at one point. You were not all bad, but also the negative shit, and I can see it. It's so much, so I can say thank you, Patrick.